guys, welcome back. Please do subscribe to us and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So this week we decided to do an overview of the groups that we have reacted to in the past. So it's been 9, right, Summer? Mm-hmm. And I think that's a good amount to just kind of go over and see, did we listen to more music? Are there any songs that we just could not stop listening to? Or I don't know. So I'm excited to do this since it's the end of the year. I think this is a cool video to do. Just have an overview. So,
yeah, for sure.
Let's start from the start. See what I did there? Anyway, SuperM. So me personally, after we listened to SuperM and kind of reacted to the videos, you have seen them before, obviously.
I have.
In person, too. I have. I had listened to the songs before. But I kid you not, after we recorded that video,
you binged?
I binged, heard Dropping, Tiger Inside, One, and Wish You Were Here.
So I'm looking up my list because I actually had multiple SuperM songs appear on my Spotify 2020 year-end thing.
Yeah.
So that I'll tell you like how much I binged
some
of their songs. So I also binged One. I was pretty obsessed with it. Yeah,
it's a good song.
And I was also super obsessed with Wish You Were Here and Dangerous Woman. I was really obsessed with Dangerous Woman because that was one of the songs that they played, like, they performed live. It was like a teaser at their concert last year. So I heard that song a solid, 9-10 months before it actually was on their album. And I was just like, bro, I like this. Where's the album with this song? And then we finally got it. So once we did, I had to binge hear it.
That's awesome. So essentially, I just binge heard the songs. I can't wait, to see if maybe it'll release something in the future. Who knows?
I mean, everything on that album was really solid. I bought the album. I had to. It's cheap on Amazon, dude.
I need to get that actually because I do love the music.
It's like $20 or under $20 on Amazon, brand new if you have Prime.
I gotta check that out.
Check it out. You won't regret it.
So another thing regarding SuperM that I did personally, so Taemin came back and I took a peek.
Okay, so it's about time.
I know. So he came back with Never Gonna Dance Again, Act 2. It was in November 9. And it was actually like a month ago or so after we're posting this. No, 2 months, sorry. So I listened to Idea and saw the video. That's it. Like I didn't really listen to his album. I just saw the music video.
And only for Idea.
Yeah.
So you didn't listen to Act 1?
No.
Okay.
No. That's what I was gonna mention. I was like, I haven't really looked at his other releases. He had just come back.
You had to.
SuperM High. So yeah. He is a fucking king. Oh my gosh. His dancing, his music, he just exudes sensuality. Like
Act 1 and 2 overall, really? That is such a good album. I don't remember when Act 1 came out. It was in the second half of this year, I believe, and then Act 2 came out like you said in the latter half of this year. And I have multiple songs from both acts on my Spotify 2020 year-end review thing because of how much I binged them. Like Idea is one of the ones that was on my 2020 list, and I'm like, it came out in November, like a month before Spotify published that list, so that tells you how much I binged heard that song.
It came out a month after we posted our SuperM video, so that's why I was like, I need to check it out.
Taemin.
And I need to check out his other releases. I know I'm missing out. He never lets me down, honestly.
Never, ever.
He is a king. So
like, if you see Taemin's releasing something, listen to it, stream it, buy it. It doesn't matter if you've heard it yet. It's going to be a masterpiece.
For sure. So that's essentially me and SuperM. Like, that's what I did. I took initiative and listened to Taemin, and I feel like I should, take a step further and just kind of listen to everything I've missed out.
Everything. Do it. I will. Yay.
So the next group we did a video about was 2PM. JYP. Okay. So with that group, they're not active, of course. But Junkei came back.
Yes.
So of course I listened to it.
Of course.
So his album 20 Minutes. So he came back actually a few weeks ago. With 30 minutes might be too long.
Yes.
Girl, intro had me like, what? who is talking? I feel like JYP does that a lot. And
JYP does have a lot of spoken voice.
Yeah, and the color palette was amazing. His voice was amazing. The chorus was amazing. But did you take a peek at this or no?
Not the video, but the song.
Okay, so at the end of the song, I feel like you might look at it. I don't feel like I'm ruining this for you at all because you'll probably will look into it. But it was amazing because midway, like the set, like it's like they cut. They're like cut, you know, and so he's like at the beginning showing kind of like a woman. She's kind of cuckoo, and she grabs her man. Like she crazy. Like she's a bitch. Be crazy. And then midway, like they cut and it shows that like it was like a music video he was recording and that girl was an actress. And then at the end, like he's the crazy one, I think, because there's like a bomb, like not a bomb, which a dynamite. Like, yeah. It's crazy. I was like, what is happening here? It was an interesting video. You should
I have to watch it because I've heard the song, but I haven't seen the video.
And those English lyrics, eargasm. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, but I mean, come on, it's Junkei.
I know. Yeah.
Just look at him.
I know. So that's basically what I did at 2 p.m. I got hyped and I listened to Junkei.
You can't go wrong with that since we don't have group comebacks for 2 p.m. right now.
Yes. So that was exciting. So the next group that we reacted to is ATEEZ. So you guys saw last week we did a reaction to an unhelpful guide for them, for their members. But prior to that, I actually checked out the Black Hot Nero.
Yes, the cover.
Turbo. So they did a cover in Halloween time, right?
Yeah.
We're both huge fans of Running Man. So it was super delightful to see Cookie there. And just, it was a perfect Halloween gift. And just the song was great. Just the cover was amazing.
It was an amazing cover, of course, of a like totally classic song.
I know. So
I loved it. I thought it was great. I was so hyped.
So as soon as I saw that was coming out, I was like, oh, hell yeah. So checked it out. It was great. And I feel like I have more appreciation for them after checking them out. So
such a good cover. I'm like, thank you, ATEEZ. Thank you, Running Man. Thank you, everyone.
So I don't think I've told you this, Summer. So the next group that we're going to mention in this overview is U-KISS.
My babies.
My personal standout and the song that I've personally binge heard a lot. I mean, a lot. 0330. I love it.
Even though it was very old school K-pop.
It just, that style, the boy band pop old school feeling. Like I replay it so much now. The notes are so beautiful around like 3 minutes, the 3 minute 16-second mark. Yes. And it's just the video is sad, and I tend to just hear the audio though because
the video it gets you kind of in just like the depressed mood.
But I love the song. So that's what happened after U-KISS. The song just hits me in my feels, and I love
very
it.
much like old school K-pop feels. So I mean, I've listened to some of like U-KISS's more recent Japanese stuff because I haven't really been super active other than that. But 0330 hits me in my old school feels. My babies.
I know. So your babies.
They are.
So the next group that we reacted to was 17.
Yes.
Girl, I was obsessed with Don't Wanna Cry. I'm so obsessed with that song. I've binge heard that song, I kid you not, for like 3 or 4 weeks straight. Yes. It's so good. I love that song.
That was a really good song.
I love it. And I found out that the video was actually filmed in LA, so I was right.
Because we were trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And I was like, I have to know.
Yes, because then we got all distracted watching them dance and we stopped.
So they filmed in California, but like the bulk was in LA. And I was like, I knew it.
That was a really good song.
Yeah. But the weirdest thing is like, I love this song so much. I have this tendency on my Instagram, like I put a quote with the music that I'm currently binging at that time. Just yeah, people see it, but it's more for me. So I can go back and kind of just remember, you know, it's kind of like not a diary, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Log, a record.
Yeah, something like that. And so I was trying to do that with this song. And at that time, it was not available on like the music app on Instagram.
Oh, what?
And I was like, what the So yeah, they did have a piano cover, and I included that. And I was like, check out 17. They're amazing. But I was really shocked and disappointed that like they didn't have that on Instagram. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this song. Like I love
It was
love
really good. Everything about it was just perfect.
I love this song. But
so good.
Yeah. So let's continue. So the week after that, we reacted to Winner.
Yes, Winner.
So after that, I went back and checked out the comeback that Minho did.
Yes.
Take. So it actually came out a few weeks before our reaction. So the title song is Runaway.
Yes.
The video work is amazing.
Yes.
As soon as I clicked play, like that was my first thought. Like, wow, like this is great. The editing is great. And like I think I mentioned this in our Winner reaction, the subway. Like I always think of Day6. You know me, I'm in love with them. So
of course.
Yeah.
Hashtag bias group.
Yeah. But the song itself was great. Like have you?
I have.
Yeah.
Minho's stuff is always really, really solid.
That
like
rapping, that emotion. I felt sad. I felt hopeful. But it was so short. Like I realized like a lot of the songs in the album are really short.
Yeah.
Like there's abundancy of them. And I love Junie's cameo. He's so cute. He's just like, I'm here. But yeah, that propelled me to check out like his music, honestly.
He good live too.
And have you seen the piano version of Runaway?
Oh, I don't think I have.
Summer, he's playing this. He melted my heart. He was one of my biases. So like my 2015 self came back. I was freaking out. I was just like, you know. But that cotton candy hair, not the biggest fan, but he still looked amazing with his little glasses and him rapping. And it's just so raw, so beautiful. And I died and I revived. And I replayed this a lot.
Piano version.
You need to check it out. The funny thing is, though, if you can see here in the reference photo, the thumbnail, like the guy in the back in the computer, he's just chilling. I thought that was funny. I thought that was just funny.
That is really funny.
But yeah, Summer, you need to listen to this.
I will listen to it.
It's beautiful.
Today. I will listen to it.
Awesome. And then with that album, I was like, Mob? Is that you? Because OK Man featuring Bobby, we know that they were once Mob. And this was kind of nice to, you know, have them singing together like this again. It was a really cool performance video. I love their outfits. Green is fantastic.
The green, that's my favorite color.
That is your favorite. And just their rapping was amazing. I was just happy to see them together,
I feel
honestly.
like their rapping styles go really well together, naturally.
Yeah. And then just the dancing is so quirky. The song is catchy. Like, honestly, I want to play this in my car. And just, like, you know, jam out, like, obnoxiously, like, at a red light. And just be jamming out. People be staring at me weird. Like, what is happening? Like, I want to do that.
That sounds fun.
But yeah.
Never disappoint, Mr. Minho.
And then honestly, after clicking on like his music like videos, I saw that like there were other videos that I've missed out. Like, do you know how to song with Minho? And I was like, what? So me personally, it's like, okay, I need to give myself time to just check out these songs that they've released. So
for sure.
Yes, those were my feels with Winner. So after Winner, we
first girl group
acted to EXID. Honestly, I'm just sad.
No more music.
Yeah, just there's no music, and it just really hit. After we recorded, I think the reality hit me.
You more.
Because I knew that had happened, but I just
actually talking about it, it makes it more real for sure.
And it just feels like the K-pop that we knew that we got into, like that's ending.
Yeah.
And like there's a new era and it's great. Like there's talented, but it is very bittersweet, I think, for me.
For
like,
sure.
Personally. It's
especially because EXID is so good.
I know.
They're like the girl group that got us into girl groups. They're special to us.
They are. But I did keep listening to I Love You and Me and You. Like a lot.
I was really obsessed with I Love You when it first came out.
They're so
which FYI,
good.
that album may or may not be slowly going out of print, so you may want to hop on it.
I Love You? Okay. Thanks for the information.
I saw someone selling one on YouTube for like $300 and I was like, oh no, it's starting to happen.
Oh no. On where?
I said YouTube, didn't I?
Yeah. eBay?
eBay. Okay. My brain is a scramble. I don't have my coffee cup with me today, so I think that's why. My brain's like, coffee. Yeah, I think I saw it on eBay. It was like going for a couple $100, but I think I've seen some on like Amazon. They're still pretty normal price. So you might want to hop on it if you really like that song.
Yeah, I need to look into that. So, the next group. Oh, the next group. So, Tomorrow by Together. That was the group that we reacted after EXID. That actually garnered a lot of views, a lot of commentary. Moas gave us a lot of homework.
Definitely.
So me personally, I didn't realize
we learned a lot too, though.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize how big the issue like was or is with Tomorrow by Together regarding like they're being privileged. Like, and even then I think I read a comment like they had been trainees for a long time, which we have talked about, and it's like they still had to do a lot of work, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the resources are available right now, but they did a lot of work, and that was just them like working hard, getting where they needed to be. I also read that like the media is one of the biggest culprits with this issue.
Oh, for sure. I think I've started to see that as well.
But I'm just hoping like with more exposure, more releases, just support, like they're no longer associated as like the little brothers of BTS. I say this because like before we posted this video, I was actually watching Running Man. Duh.
I was like, of course you were.
So I was watching Running Man, and it's the episode where Hyunin Kai and Jeonjung walk in, and they're like, yeah, you know, they're like guests in the show, and everyone's like, oh, cool, you know, whatever. And then one of the members, like, I don't think he meant it in the wrong way, but he's like, oh, is that like BTS's like label mate? Is that like their little brother group? Those little things, I think, is what triggers the fans.
I can definitely like see how that would be like upsetting.
Personally, I was like cringe, like me, like without really knowing how big this issue was, because this was way before people commented. Yeah. This is like way before. I was like,
this is before the podcast days.
Right? No.
Oh no, this was like still during podcast days.
We had already recorded our episode. I think it was like a week or two before I posted it on YouTube. I knew who they were already. I was like, hey, like I know them, like awesome. They're really like sweet, and they're really entertaining to watch. But that introduction made me cringe, and I didn't realize how big the issue was until I saw that. I was like, oh. So, but I know it's an issue, and I want to clarify one thing though. So a lot of people in the comment section said that we were rude, that we weren't considerate. Why? Because we compared. Honestly, we do that with everybody.
Yes.
So we compare naturally. You can go check out our other episodes. Like, we treat everyone the same here with respect. We don't do these comparisons or associations with malicious intent. We don't. We like to see similarities. We like it. I feel like it's a compliment in a way.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes it's complimentary, or it's even heartwarming. So yeah. I know, like, if I were to say so and so voice reminds me of so and so from another group, obviously that's another talented person. So I'm basically just saying they have a good voice, they sound like this other super talented person, or because one thing is saying like what we're saying, and another thing is like, oh, like this group sounds like this group, but this group is better. You're copying that group because you had a cat in your video and they had a cat in their video, so you're stealing their idea. Like, we're definitely not saying that. I just want to clarify, like, we weren't trying to be mean or rude. I personally didn't realize how big the issue was. I didn't realize how sensitive they were. Like, personally, if I'm like, oh, they're like the little brother group of BTS, I would mean that in the same way as saying, oh, like, Boyfriend was the little brother group of Sistar. Like, that they're under the same label. But I understand. But we obviously know some more information now that we didn't know at the time. And I understand the sensitivity. I do, because, like, we've been in the K-pop game for a while. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not even that. I'm just saying, like, I understand the sensitivity because, like, it must suck. Like, the members themselves having to be told, like, oh, you're the little brother of somebody. You're not you. You know, I get that. But not all of us are doing it to hurt them maliciously. Yeah, like, at all. On the contrary, these kids are fucking talented. Like, I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Like, I honestly, I'm obsessed with their dancing. Oh my gosh. I think when we reacted, that was the thing that I was, like, the most, like, blown away with. Like, I was like, holy crap. these kids and they're dancing. It's like so on point, and it was so good. And I was like, how are they this in sync? How are they even doing these dance moves that I didn't even know they existed? Like, honestly, oh my gosh, the dancing was so phenomenal.
But I also want to point out that I know some people were kind of rude in a way. Some people were really respectful though. Like, they did explain to us like the issue. They even sent us,
which was super helpful.
Thank you. I know, which would send us like to other links to songs. Like, I did look at other music, which is what I'm about to talk about actually. If you see in our last week's episode, part 2, I kind of did mention that I had like listened to some of their songs. But yeah, I'm really grateful for you guys for doing that. It helped a lot. I learned so much about this group. So the first song that I listened to was 20 Centimeters. They had me within the first 10 seconds. It was the weak K-pop version. I think, I don't remember who commented, but they're like, you should check out that version. They were right. The vocals were on point. And they need to stop trying to seduce my Nuna heart, because
they're onto you.
They're onto me. Like, I was like, whoa, I feel personally attacked. And just one word, Taehyun. They all did great, don't get me wrong. But that man, oh my gosh. But let me calm down, because I'm kind of going to go over one by one. I listened to maybe like...
You listened to quite a few songs.
Like 6 or 7, honestly. The next one I listened to was Puma. People recommended that because we mentioned rapping at some point.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's a very cool video. I love the set of that. Dancing's on point. Duh, right? The rapping part was actually really interesting. It was very unique. Like, I don't think I personally have ever listened to anyone rap like that before. So, if you haven't...
I haven't heard that one, but I've heard the next one.
Cat and Dog. Yes!
I liked that one a lot.
That video was amazing.
That was awesome.
Like, yes. Well, like, the song was precious, and like not the song, the video. Why? Because there were animals in the video.
Of course.
But honestly, the dancing's on point. The song is fucking catchy. I love the rapping in this, and I would love to just cruise around with this song.
And I learned last week in our part 2 video that there was a English version of the song, and I didn't know that, so I need to check that out.
I know, me too. I haven't, but I will. Yeah. So the next song is Angel or Devil. This is a fucking cool video with fucking great dance. I'm sorry, I'm cursing. I think I'm like getting...
You're like super hyped.
I am, because like, I feel
that's
like...
how you know it's real with Patty. It's like when she starts swearing, that's when like you know you have her. Yeah. So like tomorrow by together, you know you have her.
You do have me.
You've captured the Nuna. It's like capture the flag.
Yep. Sorry, but yeah, it has a really catchy chorus, I think, and it's a very solid song. Like, I really like that. The next song, I had to say,
this is your favorite, right?
Nap of a Star. Yes. Oh, I saw this video, and let me just point out one thing. Like, in the music video, when it changes at chapter 3, like, oh my god, like, I almost cried. I was so emotional. Like, they honestly had me within 15 seconds. I was just like, oh my god.
I have to check out the video, because I've heard snippets of like the song, like the audio, but I haven't seen the video yet.
Dude, the music is magical. The video is beautiful.
The music I've heard so far is like, I feel like if I was a star, I would take a nap. Like, nap of a star, get it? Haha. No, like, I feel like it's just so soothing sounding. Like, I feel like I could listen to that at like my bedtime.
So, after looking at the video, because it has story and pauses and things like that, like a lot of videos do, you know, I had to just do the audio because I wanted to see like how it sounded interrupted, and oh my gosh, like, wow. It's just perfect for this year too, because, you know, it's like winter, holidays, and that music, it's just, it was beautiful. Like, I was shook
for that.
I was immensely shook with that song. Anyway, on to the next song that I listened to, Eternally. So at the beginning of this, kind of gave me some anime vibes. I think I don't know if you saw in last week's like video. Yeah, like it was a snippet of that. I was honestly intrigued. The production value was wow. Like, that's one of the things I kept thinking throughout this video. I was like, wow. But funny story, I was midway through the video. I'm like, this isn't ending. What is happening? And I realized the music video is 20 minutes long.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah. And it's like a little episode. I think that's fun. But cool. the changes within the song though, super cool. I felt like I was on this emotional ride. Like I was invested, and in the audio track, minute 3, 9 seconds. I was like, whoa! So you need to check it out. I made sure to write notes, guys. I'm like, okay, Mark 3, second 9. That's amazing. Like I had to.
Once again, you've captured the Nuna.
Shut up. So next is Magic Island. It was another long video. It was 30 minutes. It was like another episode, but just overall really pleasant. It was the other song that you said that sounded really soothing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what are my favorites? Nap of a Star, hands down. Song is amazing. Second, which would be my first favorite video, was 20 centimeters because but yeah, honestly, personally, these songs impacted me more than the ones we reacted to. And I had read in the comment section, a lot of people were saying that the beat tracks that these guys make are just great. And I have to agree.
I think that shows the strength of the group because, you know, sometimes groups will come out with a really great energetic title track and it seems like they invest all their resource and energy into that. And then the beat tracks are okay, but you're like, oh boy, I wish it had something more like the title did. But it seems like their beat tracks, like they put like their heart, soul, like all their energy into it.
That's great. So I kind of wanted to explain also that Tomorrow by Together, they have a universe.
Yeah.
And I didn't know
that was cool
until recently. And they have a lot of theories revolving this universe.
That's super fascinating.
I know. It's really cool how they did that, honestly. Like, props to you, Big Hit. Like, awesome. But there's so many theories that honestly, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what's right. I don't know. Like, so I looked up at fandom.com.
Good place to go.
Yeah. And obviously, it's more of an overview, not necessarily like a theory. It just kind of explains that. And these videos, and it's not just videos, I think it's really cool. They include photo cards and teasers and other marketing, I guess, products. Like they're all incorporated in the universe.
That's
not
neat.
just the videos. I think that was really cool. But essentially, it's just 5 boys, and they're going through all these events with the fantasy going on, and revisiting memories and all sorts of other things. And then there's like the cat that you mentioned, and just reality, and that's a kind of trying to separate them. So yeah, like the storyline is confusing, there's chaos, and there's just a lot of hidden meanings behind these like assets of this universe. So it's pretty fascinating. I feel like I would like to look into the theories one day. I don't know, but it's crazy. That's awesome. I think that's a really smart move.
I think that's super cool.
Like
that ties everything together. That's super neat.
Yeah, so that was Tomorrow by Together. So
I learned a lot. And thanks for everyone that helped us.
So finally, our group from 2 weeks ago, it was Momoland. So this is the last group we reacted to this year. I love them. I actually kept humming Ready or Not, and it was crazy.
Catchy.
It's crazy because like I didn't look like up the song after I saw the video. We did the video.
Same.
I didn't. I just like didn't do it.
But it snuck up on you.
But I was in the shower and I was humming it. I was like, and I was like, OMG, Momoland sneaked up on me. Honestly, I think what made me like just have it in my head was editing. So
the video was really cool.
So it just like not the video, not the music video. Me editing our video.
So I was gonna say I liked their video with all like the graphics and the colors and stuff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was thinking like you're humming it and then thinking back to that and you're like, oh yeah, and like kind of rewatching the video in your head.
It was more on the lines of like, since I edit our videos, I feel like I get exposed to songs more.
Because you're forced to kind of rehear and re-see.
Yeah. And I think the more I do that, the more I like the songs. So I personally think that that's why it got stuck in my subconscious and I didn't realize it, and I was just humming it, and I love that song now. So
I feel like Momoland for me is one of those like groups that is always gonna sneak up on me. Like I feel like that's how Boom Boom was. A couple years ago, like I feel like I heard it and we jammed out to it and we karaoke to it, and then all of a sudden I would be like in my car and I'd be like and I feel like Ready or Not was definitely the same.
But yeah, so
that was our year in review.
Basically, yeah. Honestly, guys, we're so thankful for your support. And please do send us recommendations on groups that we should listen to in 2021. Please do.
Yes, we already have a couple of ideas planned and lined up for you guys. We would obviously love to hear what you guys would be interested in us reacting to. And there's obviously just so many groups out there that we're not aware of yet. Yeah. So suggestions are super appreciated and helpful. So, or any of those reaction, what were they called? Like the member guides that we could do reactions to, like we did for Christmas.
I'm on board for those.
Those were super fun and cute and helpful.
Yes.
So if you guys have any more certain particular videos of those that you want us to react to, let us know in the comments too, because otherwise there's just so many. I feel overwhelmed and don't know which ones are good and which ones we should actually take time to watch. So if you have any of those suggestions as well, please let us know.
Please. But yeah, that was it. That was our 2020
Patmer podcast.
Yeah.
All wrapped up.
Yep. Well, we'll see you guys next year.
And next week and next year.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Happy New Year.